Across the African continent, a massive transformation is happening. It's not just about billion-dollar infrastructure or government loans, it's about people. From thriving Chinatowns in Johannesburg to massive manufacturing hubs in the Ethiopian highlands, Chinese diaspora communities are reshaping African cities in real time. In this video, we are counting down the top 10 African countries with the largest Chinese populations. One country on our list has even made Chinese New Year a national holiday, while another, which many of you specifically asked for in the comments, has become a massive hub for mining and trade. Stick around to find out which nation takes the #1 spot. You're watching Africa Revealed. Starting our list at number 10 is Ghana, with an estimated Chinese population of around 20,000 to 30,000. Ghana's story is one of rapid economic integration. While many are involved in large-scale state projects, a significant number of individuals have moved into the retail and manufacturing sectors. In cities like Accra and Kumasi, you'll find bustling trade hubs where Chinese goods are deeply integrated into the local economy. However, the relationship has seen its challenges. The presence of Chinese miners in the small-scale gold mining sector, known locally as galamsey, has sparked significant national debate. Despite these tensions, the community continues to grow, driven by Ghana's reputation as one of West Africa's most stable and welcoming democracies. From the National Theatre in Accra to new ceramic factories, the Chinese footprint in Ghana is becoming a permanent part of the landscape. Moving to East Africa, we arrive in Tanzania at number 9. The Chinese presence here is deeply historical, dating back to the 1970s when thousands of workers arrived to build the Tazara Railway, a massive project connecting Tanzania and Zambia. Today, that legacy has evolved into a community estimated at over 30,000 people. Most reside in Dar es Salaam, a major gateway for regional trade. You'll find a vibrant community involved in everything from telecommunications to heavy construction. Tanzania's strategic location on the Indian Ocean makes it a perfect hub for the Belt and Road Initiative. But it's not just about big business. Chinese restaurants, medical clinics, and small shops are now a common sight in the Kariakoo Market District, showing how deeply these two cultures are beginning to intertwine in the heart of East Africa. At number 8 is a country many of you have been asking for, Zambia. The Chinese population here has surged to an estimated 40,000 people. Zambia is a classic example of resource-driven migration. The vast copper mines in the north have attracted billions in investment, bringing along a large workforce of specialized engineers. But if you walk through the streets of Lusaka, you'll see that the community has branched out far beyond mining. From commercial poultry farms to massive shopping complexes like Levant, the Chinese footprint is visible in every sector. This growth has made Zambia one of the most talked about examples of Chinese influence on the continent. By specifically including Zambia today, we can see how a landlocked nation has become a central pillar for Chinese entrepreneurs seeking new opportunities in the African interior. For number 7, we head to North Africa. Egypt is currently home to roughly 50,000 Chinese nationals. What is driving this growth? Look no further than the desert sands outside Cairo. Chinese state firms are the primary builders of Egypt's new administrative capital, including the iconic tower, which is set to be the tallest building in Africa. This massive project has brought a wave of specialized workers, architects, and their families to the region. Beyond construction, the Suez Canal Economic Zone has become a magnet for Chinese manufacturers looking for a strategic gateway into European and Middle Eastern markets. This partnership is turning Egypt into a modern industrial power, with the Chinese diaspora playing a central role in this massive urban transformation. In the number 6 spot, we have Kenya. With an estimated 50,000 residents, Kenya serves as the regional headquarters for many Chinese tech and media companies. If you've ever ridden the standard gauge railway from Mombasa to Nairobi, you've experienced the direct result of this cooperation. Nairobi has become a melting pot where Chinese tech giants like Huawei and Transsion have set up their African bases. This has led to a growing community of young professionals and digital entrepreneurs. You can now find vibrant Chinese supermarkets and social clubs throughout Nairobi's Kilimani district, catering to a population that is increasingly seeing Kenya as a permanent home. The synergy between Kenya's Silicon Savannah and Chinese tech expertise is creating a unique cultural and economic hybrid in the heart of the region. Entering the top 5, we arrive in Ethiopia. With a population exceeding 60,000, the Chinese community here is a vital engine for the country's industrial dreams. Most are concentrated in specialized industrial zones like Dukem, just outside the capital. These zones house hundreds of factories producing everything from textiles to shoes for the global market. Ethiopia's goal of becoming a manufacturing powerhouse has been modeled closely on the Chinese development path, which has naturally attracted a large number of investors and managers. Beyond the factories, the Chinese community has been instrumental in building Addis Ababa's light rail and modern highway systems. In Ethiopia, the Chinese diaspora isn't just present, they are deeply embedded in the country's vision for a modernized industrial future. Number 4 takes us to the island nation of Madagascar. Unlike many other countries on this list, the Chinese community here, estimated at roughly 70,000, has deep historical roots. Many families are 3rd or 4th generation Malagasy, with ancestors who arrived over a century ago to work on the railways and in trade. This makes the community in Madagascar unique because they are highly integrated into the local culture, often speaking Malagasy as their first language. In recent years, a new wave of new migrants has arrived, focusing on retail and the export of local goods. This blend of old and new Chinese communities creates a fascinating social dynamic. In Madagascar, Chinese heritage is not a new phenomenon. It is a long-standing thread in the diverse fabric of the island's history. Coming in at number 3 is Africa's largest economy, Nigeria. It is estimated that over 100,000 Chinese nationals now call Nigeria home. From the tech-heavy streets of Lagos to the oil field in the south and the construction sites in Abuja, the Chinese community is a vital part of Nigeria's fast-paced economic engine. Nigeria represents a massive consumer market, attracting entrepreneurs in the electronics, textile, and manufacturing sectors. Huge projects like the Lekki Free Trade Zone have created mini-cities where Chinese and Nigerian professionals work side by side. Despite the cultural differences, the two groups have found a common language in business. In Nigeria, the scale of the Chinese presence matches the scale of the country's ambitions, making it a cornerstone of the diaspora's influence in West Africa. At number 2 is the island of Mauritius. While the total number of people is around 30,000, they make up a significantly higher percentage of the national population compared to other African nations. Mauritius is perhaps the only place in Africa where Chinese culture is so deeply woven into the national identity that the Spring Festival, or Chinese New Year, is a national public holiday. The Sino-Mauritian community has produced prominent leaders in business, law, and politics. Walk through the Chinatown district of Port Louis and you'll see pagodas, traditional pharmacies, and family-owned restaurants that have been there for generations. Mauritius serves as a shining example of how a diaspora community can maintain its cultural heritage while becoming an inseparable part of its adopted home's success. Finally, at number 1, we have South Africa. With an estimated population of over 350,000, South Africa is the heart of the Chinese diaspora on the continent. This is an incredibly diverse group, ranging from the descendants of 19th century gold miners to modern-day tech moguls and small-scale traders. Whether it's the historical Old Chinatown in Commissioner Street or the bustling new hub in Cyrildene, the cultural and economic influence is unmistakable. These communities are more than just statistics. They are bridges between two worlds, reshaping how Africa engages with the global economy. If you found this demographic breakdown fascinating, you'll definitely want to check out our previous video on the 5 African countries with the highest white population. Which of these countries surprised you the most? Let us know in the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe to Africa Revealed for more deep dives into the continent's changing face. See you in the next one.